Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I have a budget with me video. This is our first budget video in general. So anything that did with numbers and how we budget, this is the very first one. Super excited to document this for you guys and for myself. Today I'm using my iPhone because my camera has died. So sorry about the quality and all that good stuff. So budget works. We budget for the first half of the month and then we budget for the second half of the month. We've been doing this since we started this journey in February. So this is how we do it, and it's just easier for us because how we get paid. My husband gets paid bi-weekly and I get paid once a month. So in this video you're going to see the end of March's check and the beginning of April's check with my husband. My husband also works a second job, which we don't really document his total income. We just round out what he needs to pay. So you're going to also see a small portion of that money going into that budget also. So an overview of the total template that I'm using. And right here you have the income section, your expenses, and it actually have like what the expenses are, budgeted, actual, and then it gives you the difference. So I haven't put anything in the actual because this is for April and we're still in March. So, and then I don't know what this is going on here, but we'll figure it out whenever I get to it. This is the consumer debt, like credit cards, student loans, car, anything that you have that's consumer debt. And sinking funds, I really don't have much going on in that category. We'll take a look into that in a moment. And at the bottom it says zero-based total, and she has a little reminder right here. This number needs to match your total income. We don't leave dollars behind, which is so true. My husband noticed that how I budget now. He's like, it's just basically an expense. That's all we do, is just get money out of it. I'm like, yeah, that's what it's for, just to pay bills. Alright, so let's zoom in and let's talk about what's going on. Alright, so right here you see my income, which I got paid in March, the last day of March. So we use part of this as to clear up anything in March and to go into the next month, which is mostly what it's used for. Cordero, his main income, he gets paid bi-weekly, and this is after taxes and everything. It's about $1,200. And his side hustle for this budget, we're using $170 for the first half of this budget. But majority of the time he make this in like 2 days. So this is his side hustle. He works as a server and he gets generous tips. So for this budget we only needed to tally or to he only needed to make $170. So the pressure was on him just a little bit. But this is, like I said, this is just the first half of April, which is going to be from the 1st through the 15th. Right here we have our tithing. Now this is combined, but we don't wait to tally up everything in one setting with the different checks. We just if I get paid my $936 check, I pay my $90 tithes, $93 tithes, or $94 tithes if I want to round it up. And that's the same with each thing that we do. We always pay it immediately. So we have rent due this first quarter, or the first half of this month, is $700. We have our waters, $25, which is included in the rent. It's like together, but I just separated it on here. Electricity was for March electricity, so that's included in the first half of April's budget, which is $108. We have rooms to go, which we have a small credit card with them, and we're paying them. This is no interest included, so it's part of our housing. We just treat it as a regular bill. We're almost done with it. It's like, I think, $800 left on it, and it's not part of our consumer debt. I don't add it to that. And I just haven't thought about should I or should I not. What do you guys think? Right here we have gas. Now this is for 2 cars for 2 weeks, really for 3 weeks. So we have my $900 check took care of 2 weeks, and then my husband, we get $80 out of his check for the 3rd week of April. So this should take care of us for 3 weeks. 2 cars. That's what it should do. We have nothing for car insurance this week, this month, because the last month you have to pay your insurance. It's like they say it's free, basically. Not free, but you don't have to pay that last month, and that's why that's blank. We have to get our oil change this week, so coming up, and that's gonna be $70. My medical bill, I'm paying it. It's in collections, but I'm almost done paying it off. I got like $300 left on it, and that'll be done. So I just pay them $53 every month. I don't know if I should include that in our snowball payment. It's really just sitting there. I don't know. I'm just leaving it like it is for right now. It'll be paid before the year is over, so I'm not really tripping about it. Right here we have groceries, and now this is gonna budget us. These groceries are gonna last for the whole month of April. That's my goal, to try to get $200 for a family of 5 on just the whole total month. I'm trying to stretch $200 for the whole month. We got some house supplies that we need to get, just boxes and stuff we're moving. I talked about that on Instagram. We are moving to Jacksonville, Florida, and we just need to get some knickknacks. And I just budgeted $50, and that's for anything in the house. It may get used for some other things like kid stuff, but that's just $50 specifically for the house. If I need to get trash bags, I don't know what's going to be entailed in moving and putting stuff in the storage, and going to stay with my parents for May. So it's a lot going on with that, and I will be talking about that in a later video. Adobe, I pay them $21. That's for Instagram, and not Instagram. That's for my YouTube videos, and that's how I edit my videos and stuff. I use Adobe, so I'm not really like an expert on Adobe, so I'm paying them $21. I need to really get in the habit of using their services the way I need to. Miscellaneous is the school thing that I have. I have to pay for a core, the honors core. Whoop whoop. Got into the honors program. Not in the honors program. I am graduating in May with honors. And I have to pay $83 for a cord or something, initiation or something like that. So that's great. So let's go down here to consumer debt. We have my Navy Federal credit card number 1. It is $20. That's what I budgeted for. That's the minimum. That's what we're paying right now, is just the minimum. And the total is $848. That's how much it is. It's a $1,000 credit limit, and it's almost maxed out, but it was maxed out, so we've been getting it down. And this is $125 for my Capital One, which the minimum payment is $50. This is our snowball baby right there, in the flesh. I have $297 left to pay on it, and so I'm hoping by April, the end of April, we have that balance taken care of. Oops, sorry. Alright, so right here we have my husband's credit card. It is a $5,000 limit, and it's just maxed out. We just paid a minimum payment of $100. It's not really doing us any good, but right now we're gonna worry about that credit card around December or January of next year. I'm gonna show you guys my snowball plan for that and all that good stuff in another video. So right now we have his student loan, which is $4,000. He only has one student loan. Thank you, Jesus. So we're attacking that one, and it's not really attacking it. We're just paying a minimum payment on it. But that's going to also be in our snowball. So we're just going to get it all situated. I'll show you guys that video in a later date. The Jetta, this is actually for the March's payment. That's because I'm paying that with my check. We had to move some things around for from last month, so that's going to get taken care of. It's not going to be 30-day late. When I say things are getting paid from March, we're still currently in March. Tomorrow is March the 29th, and I would have all that stuff paid that was due in March. So it may give me like a late fee or something, but hey, what can you do? So if we scroll down, let's see, we have sinking funds, investments, and other. Now you see that we don't have much going on in this category. Now we do have a Christmas. I say Christmas, but it's not really a Christmas. It's just is the time that we that's what we do around that time of the year. We actually take a trip with the family. We don't really do presents and stuff like that. As if we do it, it's gonna be like really like just our family, the 5 of us. But we like to take the kids on a trip or do something like that. We believe in adventures and stuff over presents in any time, and birthdays, whatever. We try to take them places and do things that is hands-on. So right now I'm budgeting $500 for that, but we haven't started putting anything towards that just yet. Hopefully when I start working in August as a teacher, a real teacher, I want to say real teacher, but as a salary teacher, salary paid teacher, I'll be able to fund some of that. Now this is I guess I should actually put how much we have in this, but I didn't want to mess anything up. I'm still working on this. Right here we have a moving fund and a vacation. Now the vacation, we have a CD for it. It already has $1,000 in it. Right here, this is our goal, is $2,500, and the moving fund has $2,000 in it currently, and our goal is $3,000. So this is for June, and this is for next year. So we don't have many months to get to $3,000 for our moving goal, but that's because we're in May. We're not going to have any expenses, hardly, just our car notes and consumer debt stuff. We're not going to have any of this stuff because we're moving to my parents' house. Yeah, so we're not going to have any of this stuff when we move. So we get to the bottom where it says zero base total, and our total for this first half of the month is $2,305, leaving us, let's scroll on up, leaving us with $1 left. 306, 2306, and 2305. So that is a very tight budget. Now you can tell that we don't have any allowances. Now I have it written right there, typed right there, whatever. Ash allowance, Cordero's allowance, 0 right now. Eating out, date night, there's nothing in those blanks because this is real life, people. We don't have it to be doing anything that's not in the budget. Now, like I said before, my husband has this side hustle, and that's been like heaven sent, right? If we need anything extra, we try to get him to work a little more in his side hustle, like push those, you know, those tables just a little bit more. But for the most part, he exceeds that 170 every 2 weeks. This is based off a half budget, so he exceeds that. But I just want to make sure he at least make that amount, you know. So don't feel too sorry for us. We have some time. We still have some kind of life. It's just we have to literally budget for everything that we do. So I want you to stay encouraged, stay lifted, stay focused on your goals. Don't give up. Please keep the faith, whatever you do. All of that, keep it going. If you're a mom, if you're single, whatever you are, just keep going. Don't let nobody else deter you. So that's it for today, guys. See you on the next one.